again. My, I love seeing your face in my kitchen. Welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Child, and we're going to have another beautiful evening cooking tasty, scrumptious morsels for the whole family to enjoy. Now tonight, we're going to be making a healthy recipe by Tastefully Simple from the Cutting Carbs Food Kit. It is the Greek salad with turkey meatballs. Hello, Kelly, so good to see you. What did you have for dinner, or have you eaten yet? We're a little bit later than we usually are. Usually we have our cooking time together between 4:30 and 5, and look at it now, it's almost 7 o'clock p.m. Whoopsie daisy, lost track of the time. Now, Tastefully Simple products can be found online, so you can cook what I'm cooking any day of the week. You just need to order. It's at www.tastefullysimple.com. And if you go online, make sure that you look for your consultant, Erin Wallace, before you order. Now, let me show you what we're going to be using today. We have a nice avocado oil right here. We're going to be using the spinach and herb seasoning, as well as the garlic seasoning, and the onion as well. And look, they come in these nice large bottles, so you can get multiple uses out of them. They're great for dips and also for just regular cooking, which I'm going to show you tonight. So that's right, we're going to be making the Greek salad with turkey meatballs tonight. And believe it or not, I've never actually made a meatball before, so maybe you and I can experience this for the first time. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start with our freshly ground turkey meat. Here we are. Oh, linguine carbonara with peas and bacon. Oh my goodness, Kelly, that sounds absolutely decadent. And you know what? I don't know if I've ever had that before. You're going to have to send me a picture so I can see what it looks like. Because after all, we like to feast with our eyes as much as we like to feast with our mouths. That's right. And that's why you always want to make your food look very tasty and scrumptious. Okay, so we have our turkey meat right here. And now we're going to take 1 egg. And as they say in the commercials, hello there, Liz Tyberski, good to see you. As they say in the commercials, a brown egg is a local egg, and a local egg is fresh. That's right. So we're going to throw that egg right down into the turkey meat. There we are. And we're going to take a little bit of the garlic seasoning right here. I'm going to show you this to you because we don't need to be cutting up fresh garlic anymore. It stinks up your fingers and it gets all sticky and it just takes a long time. I've got a whole tablespoon of garlic right here, and as you can see, it's very granular. It's very nice. I'm going to throw that right in. How easy was that? 1, 2, 3. So fast. And now we're going to take the spinach and herb seasoning, and we're going to put 1 tablespoon of that in as well. There we go. And the very last thing we're going to do is the onion. This is going to be very, very tasty. A nice meatball, I'm sure, because I haven't been disappointed yet with any Tastefully Simple recipe that I've tried. And so far, we've done 5 recipes out of the Cutting Carbs 10 meal kit, with 5 left to go. Oh, Kelly, I love the garlic as well. And if you make it into a nice dip, oh, I could just eat the whole batch all by myself. I'm going to use my bare hands for this. I did wash my hands ahead of time. You do need to make sure that you do that because, as you know, safety first. You don't want to be putting anything gross into your dinner for your family because, believe you me, they'll be the first ones to call it on out whenever there's something that they don't like. That's right. You get a very honest crew when you get a crew of people who you're related to. There we go. And the turkey is just all mixed up. There we have it. Very sticky, very gooey. Time to wash the hands again. There we go. A nice warm water helps the hands get cleaner faster than not. And if it was beef, you would want to make sure to use a nice soap to help cut the grease. But there's not too much grease in turkey meat, is there? Hello, Jeffrey Wadsworth. Good to see you. What did you have for dinner tonight, or did you eat yet? Very nice. So we're going to take now, I've got this lovely little tea scooper, but it's very deep. It's going to be nice for making a ball with. And my turkey meat here is a little bit gooey on the gooey side. So I'm just going to, instead of making a ball and rolling it like I would typically with a hamburger patty or something like that, I'm just going to make a little, almost like a drop cookie. I'm going to pull that on out there. Oh, it just does not want to come. I think these are going to be more like turkey logs, maybe. Turkey patches. Who knows what they're going to be. Turkey dumps, we'll call them. But they have a ballish-like feature. There they are. Not so bad. We'll see how they cook up. There we are. And right now I have the pan is heating up. Ooh, I've dropped something on the... Let's turn on that fan there. I've dropped something on the burner, as usual. And it's burning away. But I'm not going to worry about that because I'm not going to eat that. It'll just be more cleanup later, which I'm not going to worry about now. A little bit of smoke will get sucked up into that fan and we'll be all right. There we are. We've got each one. And now the recipe says that you can make 24 balls with about 1 pound. However, I don't know how many pounds I had. I looked on my package and it didn't say. That's what Costco does to you. If you shop at Costco, you buy bulk, but then they don't tell you the poundage on the package. Very, very peculiar. There we go. So I've got as many dumps on that plate as I can fit right now. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I'm going to wash my hands out very quickly. There we are. Woo! Feel as though I've missed something. Maybe not. Oh, I did. That's okay. We're going to make some balls with the feta cheese and some without. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this avocado oil. It's a nice light oil by Tastefully Simple. There we are. I'm going to put it down in the bottom of the pan just to give the meatball a nice place to have a little bath. You know, it's not going to be that deep, but still, it's a nice little surface that it can be on. Lost my spatula here. There we go. And I'm going to coat the whole bottom of the pan with that avocado oil. Has a nice light flavor to it. There we are. And we have there. That's nice. I'm going to turn that pan down. We don't want it to burn now. Okay, and I'm going to take these little turkey dumps and I'm going to throw them onto the pan. Okay, I'm not going to be too fussy with it now because, let me show you. Woo! There we go. Because I'm not sure how well these are going to stay formed as we're going through. There we go. Isn't that nice? Ooh, there we go. And then we can make some more of these turkey balls with the feta cheese. Now there we go. You can see that sizzling in the pan. I'm going to wash these fingers off before I do something I regret. There we go. I'm going to take some of this feta cheese. There we are. And we're going to take a third of a cup of feta cheese and we're going to put some of that in the rest of the turkey. Here we go. I'm going to dump it right in the bowl. It'll be very interesting to try the two different kinds. And that's what we do in the kitchen. You make a mistake, don't fret about it. Just roll with it and see what happens. Sometimes your worst mistakes are your best adventures, as I always say. You want to make sure that you're not shaming yourself because you didn't do everything by the book, because sometimes it's more fun to ride through your own adventure. That's right. So I have that all mixed in. A little bit of feta there. There we are. Very nice. Move that over there. And that has made our mixture here be a tad more firm than it was. So we'll see about these next turkey balls coming out more like turkey balls. Here we go. Oh no, they're still turkey dumps. Here we go. There we go. Hello, Sue Gregory! So good to see you. can't remember if you've gotten home yet, but if you haven't, just know that I'm rooting for your safe travel. Okay, and today we are making from the Cutting Carbs meal kit from Tastefully Simple, we are making the Greek salad and turkey meatballs to go with it. It's going to be absolutely decadent. There we are. Look at those, and they're browning up nicely there. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to actually be able to roll those balls around, but we can certainly flip them around a bit here and there when we have some time. There, oh, that was a rather large one. There we are. And it's being an easy time here if I just take my index finger and insert it into the teaspoon here and scoop that ball out. It kind of keeps its position a little bit better. Here we go. Let's wash up, and then we'll throw those balls around a little bit so that they can get a nice, there we are. Look at that. I'm just going to flip those right on over. We may need a bit more of that avocado oil in there because the center of my pan is a bit dry. There we are. There we go. And that one rolled right over. Very good boy. Kind of like a dog. Here we are. Our dog balls. Okay, now I'm going to take my little grabber here since I have it a little bit loosened up and I can reposition these maybe a little bit better. There we go. We're going to remember that this side of the pan has the more done ones on it. There we are. Okay. There we are. You see what I'm doing? Oh, that's excellent, Sue. I'm so glad that your order actually came through and is being delivered right now as we speak. I haven't told you yet about it, but it looks like you're on the spot with it. And it should be coming to your house any day now. Thank you so much for ordering. You will not be disappointed because you will be having some decadent foods like me. There we are. And get a little piece of that turkey crust out of the side there. I'm going to add a little more of that right to the center. Turn down our heat a bit. And now I'm going to put the feta cheese ones right there in the pan. There we go. Oh, this is very nice. It smells good. There we go. I have a feeling my son is going to like this especially. He likes meatballs. We don't have them very often. Hello, Emily Tyversky. So good to see you. Lots of turkey. And then after we're all done eating our dinners tonight, we'll fall asleep and it'll work just like a charm. It's almost like I planned it that way. There we are. We're going to let those cook a little bit longer. And while we're doing that, we can start the salad portion of the, woo, that one broke right in half. That's okay. We'll pack it on together anyway. They'll do just fine. We're not worried about it. That's how it goes sometimes in the real world. That's right. This is just real-time cooking and no cuts, no nothing. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts, as my husband would say. And you get the real deal right here. There we go, and we have a whole new slew of turkey balls to cook in a moment. We're going to move on to the salad while we're waiting for these to cook up. Now, we need to keep an eye on these turkeys. So if you notice that anything starts to get a little weird, please let me know, because I will be checking you for sure. Ooh, look at that. Oh, very nice. I'm going to flip these now. Those look nice. We want to make sure that they're cooked all the way through, because if they are not, we're going to have a problem, and it will be a disgusting supper instead of a good one. We don't want that kind of reaction now, do we? We like it when people appreciate the cooking and the time that we put in for good purposes. There we go. And now they're acting more like a ball now, rolling around a bit. Okay. Now, has anyone eaten a cucumber before and gotten gassy? And I'll tell you the reason why. The seeds inside your cucumber will make you fart. That's right. Hello, Kara! Hello, Jen Wall. So good to see you. Welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA. Child, we're just about to get wacky with a cucumber here. All right, we're gonna take the seeds right on out because we don't need to be gassy. Here we are. So as you can see the seed circle right here. We're gonna cut straight down, making sure that we don't get any of those seeds in. I'm just gonna go straight down the cucumber here. And those seeds, those wretched seeds, that's what everybody complains about with a cucumber salad, that afterwards they feel very gassy. Now we have this long stem. I'll give it to my chickens. They'll love it. And now I'm going to take the rest of the cucumber and I'm just going to have each section here, like so. Actually, we don't even need to do that one. There we are. I'm going to put these in a pile there. And then we're just going to dice this on up into large pieces, large bite-sized pieces, so that as you're going through your salad, you can just easily fork it up, and that's that. Woo! Chickens love cucumbers. All right, let's throw these balls around a little bit and see how it goes. There we go. All right, looking good. Very good. Now, the more that they brown up, the more rough I can get with them, and that is good. This one is a little bit, it needs to go a little bit longer. There we go. We're making space for the new guys. All right, let's get those in there right away. There's 1, 2, 3, woo, 4. I think I'm going to like these better ones a lot. Okay, and we have room for one more, which reminds me of that haunted house tale, or the elevator sequence. I'm sure anybody who is my age remembers the old horror story about room for one more. That's right. Oh, hello, Janie and Sarah. So good to see you. Welcome to Cooking Live with ERINETTA Childs. Welcome, McKenna. We are cooking tonight a Greek salad with turkey meatballs. That's right. And it's from the Tastefully Simple Cutting Carbs Meal Kit. And that's right, because we are trying to combat the COVID-19 pounds that we've all been putting on since quarantine. That's right, no more sitting around. We're cooking healthy recipes with healthy products by Tastefully Simple. And you can shop Tastefully Simple products anytime online at tastefullysimple.com. Just make sure that you put in Erin Wallace as your consultant. And that would make her very happy. Very nice. Okay, so now we have our cucumbers. We're going to hold off with those cucumbers for a moment here. We're going to make our nice dressing. Okay, so those turkey balls are doing good. Actually, I have just that much mix left. All right, we're doing very good here. This will be done in a flash. Okay, we have a half a cup of Greek yogurt. It said that you can get a Greek yogurt or some kind of yogurt with a almond base. However, that's not what I happen to have in my house and not what I happen to like. So I'm just using the Greek yogurt that I have. Now I do drink almond milk on occasion, and so I have this kind of almond milk sitting around, and so we're going to put that in there. We're putting a quarter cup of almond milk into our dressing, just like so. Okay, then after that, let's see what else we need. We need the spinach and herb seasoning and the garlic. Here we are. 2 seasonings by Tastefully Simple. They're absolutely delectable. Hello, Laura and Skip, welcome. We are making a Greek salad with turkey meatballs tonight, but with Tastefully Simple products. It's from the Tastefully Simple Cutting Carbs Meal Kit, which we've been working on all week to show you the different recipes that you can make. Spinach and herb seasoning, as well as the garlic. Let's toss around these turkey balls, make sure that they're not burning in the pan here. There we are. Not bad for a first time with a meatball. I've got to say, I am impressing myself right now. There we go. Very nice. Oop, that one didn't even get flipped over. We've got to be a little more careful. There we are. Very nice. Going to let those brown up nicely. Woo! Okay. So now we're going to work on our dressing here still. we need a tablespoon of the spinach and herb. Had a little bit of oil on there, avocado oil still. A tablespoon of the spinach and herb seasoning. There we are. I'm going to put that right down into the dressing, as well as 1.5 teaspoons. And we're going to use less garlic because the garlic, believe me, is very potent. It's beautiful, a beautiful flavor, and it's no trouble at all, but it does have a very strong flavor, and you need to be careful with that. There we go. Just like strong personalities, strong flavors need to be handled carefully. That's right. Hello, Stephanie and Bridget. Good to see you. My goodness. What did you have for dinner, or have you eaten yet? Let me know what you are doing. I would love to know what you're having for dinner. There we are. And so we have everything that we need in our dressing. I'm going to put the lid on nice and tight, and I'm just going to shake it around until it's mixed nicely. Isn't this fun to give this to a baby and let the baby shake it up like a little fun toy? There we go. Woo! Oh, lobster roll. Oh my goodness, now I'm jealous of that. Oh, Bridget, I'm coming over to your house. Never mind about these turkey balls. I'm going to have a lobster. I love it. Now, lobster, I can probably count the amounts of time on one hand in my life that I've had lobster, but I absolutely love it. So delightful. I can't even say enough about it because it's just so good. And with the butter and everything, there we are. But this is a different kind of dinner tonight. And even though I'm not having lobster, I'm going to feel good about my turkey balls here. There we are. And the ones that started off, they're actually pretty much done, as you can see. Look at that. Very nice. Hello, Carly! This is a turkey ball you're looking at. And it was made with fresh ground turkey and then a lot of seasonings by Tastefully Simple thrown in along with an egg to help it hold together. And now we're pan frying them to make it all stay together. We're going to throw it in a salad and it's going to be a delightful dinner. We just made the dressing right here. A nice Greek yogurt dressing. Shake that a little bit harder. I'm afraid that it wouldn't have been done good enough yet. There we go. Woo! That was a workout. Forget about all the workouts that we do. I don't need Zumba anymore. I can just make myself a Greek dressing. My goodness. There we have it. And now I'm going to take, we can get rid of this. Let's see. Actually, I'll take the spoon. We don't want to put anything on the raw meat plate. That would be dangerous. And as you know, I'm safety first. Safety first always. That's why I wear this shower cap on my head, because I don't want any of my hair to go down into the food. Because as I always say, what is it that I say, folks? Maybe some of you know it by now. Hello, Jamie and Burke. So good to see you. Burke, I haven't seen you in a lifetime. My goodness. As I was saying, I always tell my children that if they happen to get a hair of mine in their food, they can just count it as a piece of me is now inside of them, and that makes it seem so much friendlier. There we are. Thank you, Carly. I do love a good shower cap, don't you? There we are, and those meatballs are very nice looking. We can put the last little bits right in there. I don't think I need this plate anymore. Get rid of that. I'm going to put these last little bits right down into the pan where they can fry up deliciously. There we are. And this is all made with Tastefully Simple seasonings and spices and oils, and it makes it absolutely delightful. You don't have to worry about creating a spice that's going to work with the food that you're cooking, because the work has been done for you. And that's the whole point of Tastefully Simple. It is just a very easy process where you do not have to think so hard about what you're doing, because the recipe is there, the grocery shopping list is there, and all you have to do is follow the directions, or not, as you see me do sometimes. There we go. We'll get rid of the plate here. Wash wash our hands because safety first, as you always know. Here we go. And the last of our balls are now sizzling nicely. There we have it. That is very nice. Let's get us a plate, and we'll begin the plating action of this kind of a dinner. Now, I like to plate my meals because otherwise the children like to tear everything apart, and I don't always like it. I like to see a very beautiful plate before it gets torn apart. Oh, thank you, Carly. I actually take after my grandmother, who is German, and she speaks just like how I do right now. That's right. So she had a nice German accent, and actually it was a very Americanized German accent, but every now and then you could tell where she came from. Okay, and now we have a beautiful Kalamata olive, which is very, very common to Greek salads. As you know, if you ever go anywhere and order a Greek salad, there's usually an olive or two in there. I'm going to sprinkle the Kalamata olive over the top of the salad. Gives that nice little vinegary touch to it. Shall we adjust these turkey balls here? There we are. That one is trying to get combined into the patch over here, but I'm not going to let him do that because we don't want a raw one in the mix. There we go. Very nice. Oh, that guy needs to cook a little longer. There we are. And now we're going to take a little bit of the cucumber, which we took all the seeds out of. Seeds are for the chickens. That's right. We're going to sprinkle the cucumber on the top, like so. There we are. Now, the recipe doesn't call for this. However, I thought it would make a wonderful addition because I do so love artichokes and artichoke hearts. I got this large jar in a double pack at Costco. These are one of my favorite things. Okay, so I'm putting these artichoke hearts into the salad. And Carly, let me show you. Now, this is an artichoke heart. I don't know if you're familiar with these vegetables, but they're absolutely lovely. If you eat a whole one, you can steam it, and you eat it with butter, and you just scrape the leaves off on your teeth. But when you get to the center, this is a quarter of a center piece, and you get to the center and it has this lovely vegetable on the inside that you can eat up just like that. But this one is quartered, and it's marinated in a nice oil, and it has some seasonings, some herbs and spices that are thrown into the mix. And I'm just going to put 4 on each plate because then everybody has a whole artichoke heart, and that makes my heart happy every day. There we are. It's a little bit greasy. I'm going to wash my fingers off because I like to have a nice clean hand when I'm cooking. There we are. Let's pay some attention to these turkey balls here. There we are. Oh, and we're just going to flip them around again so that they're all cooking nicely. We only have these last 4 left over, and then we should be good. Let's jumble this crew up. That's right. Oh, let me show you. You can't see very well. There we go. We have this whole pan full of these delightful turkey balls. There we go. And the very last thing, we're going to finish them off with a little bit of water in the pan, and it also helps to degrease the pan and get rid of all the dried up burnt stuff on the bottom. Okay, but first of all, we're going to take our balls and we're going to let them sizzle a bit longer. That's right. So these are turkey meatballs, Carly, and they're absolutely wonderful. Oh, Emily, the artichokes are one of my favorite vegetables. One of my favorites. I've never tried to grow them, though. I don't know if they would grow up in the Northeast very well or not. I've never tried them, although maybe I should look that up because that would be interesting. Now, so we have the olives. I think we almost have everything here. A little bit of extra feta on the top because you can never have too much feta. I love the feta cheese. Hello, Ryan. So good to see you. Very good to see you. Well, we're making a Greek salad with turkey meatballs from the Tastefully Simple Cutting Carbs Meal Kit. That's right, because we're trying to lose our COVID-19 pounds, if you know what I mean. Started to pack on the pounds with 2 weeks of nachos every night and decided maybe I should do something about it. That's right. So I got this cutting carbs meal kit from Tastefully Simple, which now nightly we are going through the recipes together, and this is recipe 5 in the book. Very happy with all of the recipes so far. Oh, Ryan, I'm so... Oh, yes. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. Yes. It is a popular problem to have right now. That's right, because we are human beings after all, and human beings like to delve in the food when we have our spare time. It is entertaining, it tastes good, it's social, so it's very natural for us to be packing on the pounds these days. But you know what? There's no shame in it. No, there isn't. It's a natural way of being, and really, it is our natural instinct. We, in our bodies, our brains are telling us, eat, so you can survive. However, eating nachos for 2 weeks straight is probably not a survival instinct, I think, on my part. Okay, so, you know what we forgot? I have a nice onion here, a nice shallot. And so I'm going to slice this up. I won't be putting these on my children's plates, but I will be putting it on my plate for sure, because I love these. And I slice it up very thinly, like so. And I'm just going to sprinkle the fresh onion on top of the salad, like so. And you know what? I think the turkey balls from the far side of the pan were the first ones to go in, and I believe that they are done. So I'm going to take a bit of the turkey balls out from over here. There's one. I'm going to put a few on here. There we go. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, and it smells so good. I'm going to put more balls on here. Oh, look at that. Arrange them nicely. As I say, we like to feast with our eyes as much as the mouth. Oh, Carly, it's just done. I'm just going to put the dressing on it right now. Carly, if I could have you in my kitchen, I'd tell you to walk on over right now. You can try one of these babies. All right, and now I'm going to drizzle the dressing on top, which was made with a Greek yogurt. There we are. We're going to put that on top of the turkey ball, just like so. And voila. We are done. Oh, we're not done. My goodness, I forgot a main ingredient. Look at this. The tomato. My goodness, you can't have a salad without a tomato. Okay, that's a good thing I caught to that. I was just about to wrap things up. My goodness, what a salad. Now this is going to look so much better with a burst of red right there in the middle. There we are. Now this is what a Greek salad is supposed to look like. Greek salad with turkey balls. There we are. Now doesn't that look delectable? You too can make this recipe. Woo! I got my hands in the dressing. You too can make this recipe by Tastefully Simple. It's the Cutting Carbs Meal Kit by Tastefully Simple. But that's not all that they have, folks. No, Tastefully Simple has a wide variety of different kinds of foods that are very, very tasty. They have dips. Woo! They have, oh my goodness, there's Nana's apple cake desserts. The boxed desserts are absolutely to die for. That's right. Let me see. The bountiful beer bread. Here's a picture of one. I did another episode with some bountiful beer bread. And absolutely wonderful. My family ate the whole thing up in no time flat. And I was left with just a tiny bit. Isn't that always how it goes when you're the chef around the house? So, whoop, here we are. Oh my goodness, that's it. Oh my dear. Seasonings, that's right. You can get these all at tastefullysimple.com. Search for Erin Wallace as your consultant. There's all sorts of grilling sauces. The buffalo dill is my favorite, but they also have an orange chili sauce and the ultimate steak seasoning, pomegranate chipotle sauce, and a whole variety. Make sure you check it out. Woo! It's getting hot in here. Woo! All this grilling on the stove top. Oh, Carly, I will be live again. Let's see, not tomorrow night because I do have a Tastefully Simple party. So if you're somebody who would love to have a Tastefully Simple party, let me know and we can schedule them. As for me, I have a party tomorrow night, so perhaps Thursday or Friday I will be back again. I will post to you for sure when a heads up when I will be back. So thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you for cooking with me and keeping me entertained as I make my family's dinner. And without further ado, I love to say bon appetit and enjoy.